Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Welcome, everyone, to Ford Field, home of the Lions here in Detroit, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will take the first swing of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grab near the marker, it's Barnes. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense in hurry at low.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last few plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football. On
the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second. Coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Running back searching for a hole. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Huskies will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Givens. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing what he's going to do. Being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
West Virginia, 3.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Gallagher. At the 35, he's got room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Timeout, NIU.
The offense set for a first down play. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. That brings him to within one.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start.
And your Northern Illinois Huskies will take over.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, it won't have that long to go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Rogers. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Rogers. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Eighth play of the drive coming up. Now they're going to throw it. Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Huskies, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Snags it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Northern Illinois! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Oh, wow.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down. On the move and looking deep. Pulls in the deep ball. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line at warp speed for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some...
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. That's caught. It's Rodgers. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped. this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's White. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
14, West Virginia, 6.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped.
And your Northern Illinois Huskies.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gibbons. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys to get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grab near the marker. It's Rogers. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He now has 84 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Northern Illinois will line up with a first and goal. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. Just sack at the 20. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll try the run. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's pulled. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The short hands, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. Stuff like that, I'll keep trotting them out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. On the run, it's White. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Here comes the offense on second down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team.
And your Northern Illinois Huskies will take over.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gonna run it. It's Poe. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking at and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move to keep running. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
First down, West Virginia.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Fox. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's given. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. This time on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
On the ground, it's Poe. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This for the lead and very likely the win. And this one is perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes a catch on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough